Hello, Cancer. How y'all doing? It's time for your extended reading for May 2022. Extended reading. I'm taking your May reading and squeezing it like a sponge and wringing every ounce of information out of it I possibly can. Okay? So before we get started, if you would like to find the information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description box of this video. Big shout out, big thank you to all the people who have been blocking and reporting the impersonators pretending to be me. Okay. Remember, I can't make it any more clear, y'all. That is not me reaching out to you on social media. That is not me replying to your comments with a WhatsApp number. I will never reach out to you in any way, shape, form, or fashion for personal readings ever. Okay. Please block and report anybody doing that. That's not me. If you want a reading from me, it's only done one way, and that is through my website, tarotwithrich.com, and all the information is in the description, okay? All right, let's hop into this. We're going to start off with the past person first, okay? Past person first. Past person first. Let's take a look at the energy surrounding Cancer and the past person. I didn't say Cancer, didn't I? I don't know why Gemini is still floating through my head. Cancer, Cancerians. I still got the word Gemini floating in my head. So if I said Gemini a minute ago, I don't even know if I did or not. Anyway, hang on just a second. Okay. All right. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Boom, boom. Ooh, 10 of Wands reversed. 3 of Wands reversed. Somebody here has been waiting and planning and waiting and planning and waiting and planning. And somebody here is getting a little bit tired of waiting. I know this sounds kind of weird, but this is the way it's hitting me right now, dude. This is the way it's hitting me. You have the Ace of Swords is reversed next to the 7 of Swords. Somebody here, and I'm not even going to say who yet because I don't know, but somebody here cannot be trusted. For these both to come out right next to each other, both of the liar cards to come out right next to each other, both fucking liar cards. Are you kidding me? Both of them came out back to back right next to each other. Somebody here cannot be trusted. Now, I don't know who it is, but I can tell you this is a codependency connection. Okay? This is a codependency connection. One, the other, or both of you is depending on this relationship to provide their happiness. I'm lonely and I'm empty, and I need a relationship with you to fill that void in my heart and take my loneliness away and make me feel the way I want to feel. That's codependency, emotional codependency, okay? It's the leading cause of relationship failure today. I'm not going to go on that lecture. I don't have time for that, but that is the leading cause of relationship failure, and that's what we were dealing with here. We got to go ahead and I got to figure out who's doing what here, okay? This is just the energy surrounding it. Looks like a mess. Does look like a mess, but the 2 of Cups is in the reverse, though. So either way, I feel like you're dodging a bullet here because I don't think you and this person are connecting, but there's a lot of energy pushing for a reconnection here with the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Could be a Sagittarius. I also have, could be another Cancer. I have Cancer and Sagittarius here. Okay, well, we got to look at this person's energy. Let's see. Let's see this person's true energy and true intentions. Is it coming from a good place? Let's see. King of Wands reversed. Oh, it's them, isn't it? Okay, well, yeah, they definitely aren't taking this situation seriously. I don't think they are. It's kind of like a game to them, especially those of you dealing with an on and off situation. If you have been on and off, I think this person may be comfortable mistreating you. They mistreat you, they do something bad, then you all separate, and then you let them come back, and then they just do it again, and then you separate again, and then you let them come back again. They think they can get away with treating you badly. This person thinks they can get away with treating you badly. Queen of Cups reversed. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Queen of Cups reversed. I feel like this person's lost a lot of feelings. They're very heavily guarded, and they don't take this connection seriously. They don't. They do not. They're not really losing sleep over it anymore, though. They're not really losing sleep over it. I do feel like they are going to make one last ditch effort to try to get your attention or communicate, but I feel like this person's very inconsistent. Very inconsistent with the Knight of Swords and Wands, both in the upright here. Yeah, very inconsistent. Okay. Yeah, they don't take it seriously. They don't take it seriously. Now, I know not all of you are dealing with an on and off connection, but specifically to the Cancerians who are dealing with an on and off connection, I think they feel like they can treat you however they want and get away with it because you keep letting them come back. That's the thing about on and off connections. I have never witnessed on and off, turn on, stay on, and become successful. I've never seen that happen. Does that mean it has never happened? No, I'm sure it has out there somewhere. Does that mean it can't happen? No, it can. But I've never witnessed it. The best case scenario I've ever witnessed, I've seen on and off, turn on and stay toxic. You know, on and off and on and off and on and off. And I've seen two people toxically cling to each other, but I've never seen on and off, turn on, stay on, and become successful. The reason being is because when you're dealing with an on and off connection, a lot of times, not always, but a majority of the time, you have one person who is the catalyst for the separation each time. And if you keep proving to that person that they can just come back and you'll let them come back, then they don't have any incentive to change their ways. Why the fuck would I need to change my ways? You let me get away with it every time. You keep proving to me that I can do this to you and you'll let me come back. You might get mad for a minute, but you'll get over it. So why would I go to all that effort to change who I am when you just keep letting me get away with it? See what I'm saying? Again, I know that's not everybody, but I know that's at least one of you. So, all right, well, let's see the outcome here. Let's see the outcome. Two more shuffles, two more. Ooh, the Chariot, that's you. World card reversed. Okay, Six of Cups. Wheel of Fortune upright. Nine of Cups upright. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. You know what? Actually, I think that you're standing up for yourself and putting your foot down. I see you putting your foot down for this right here. That's the good thing. You see, a lot of times these types of connections, you don't realize it, but it's helping you. Connections like this, especially where you are just repeatedly mistreated over and over and over. You know what the universe is trying to get you to understand? The universe is trying to get you to develop a sense of integrity. The universe is trying to get you to stand up for yourself and own your self-worth. You know, you have to be able yourself to look at this connection and say, never again. I have too much respect for myself and my frequency and just my whole world and my whole life than to take the chance on allowing somebody to treat me that way again. It's not happening. Not happening. I would rather be alone for the rest of my life than take the chance on having that happen again. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. For what? For what? For what? Like, what's the point? I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm good with me. I would rather be alone and happy than with somebody and miserable. Period. That is what the universe is wanting you to understand. I think it's working. I think it's working. Judgment, yeah. I think it's working. Yep. So I see you putting your foot down on this and standing your ground. I do think that you will. I think you turn down any offer that's made, and I see you standing your ground. I don't really think that needs any advice because that's what you need to do. That's what you need to be able to do. All right, cool. Kind of neat. All right, cool. Let's take a look here for those of you single and looking. And yes, I am putting the intention into this that you have somebody that you're interested in. If you're not interested in anybody, I can't promise you it'll resonate. It might, but Cancerians who are single and looking, interested in somebody. Let's see. Let's take a look at you and this person. Let's see. 10 of Swords. Ace of Swords reversed. Y'all are having a hard time communicating. I think you don't really know how to break the ice with this person. Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah, something's blocking the two of you. There is communication here, but there's not a real strong emotional connection. Not a real strong emotional connection, but something's blocking this. Something's blocking things from moving forward between the two of you. Something is blocking things from moving forward between the two of you, and I can't quite figure out what it is. You got two queens here. Okay, this could be both of your energies. There is potential here. Like if we could just break the ice and get this going between the two of you, I think that it would turn into long-term stable commitment. But it's just breaking the ice and getting through that first, what always comes to my mind, and I know that it's not always like this, but what always comes to my mind is a coworker. That I don't know why that's what I always think of. Probably because when I worked day jobs, that was the only social interaction that I ever had, because I never had friends. I'd work and stay to myself, But it's felt like if it's a coworker, there's that person you kind of feel like they're digging you. You're digging them, and then there's that energy when you're around each other. It's kind of like, and it's kind of awkward and kind of a little bit weird. And every day you're wondering, so are they gonna make a move today? Every day. That's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing here. And it doesn't look like that layer of ice is being broken. Could be a Taurus or a Pisces for some of you, or a Sagittarius. Okay, well, let's see how they see you. So let's see how this person sees you. How do they feel about you? How they see you. How do they feel about you? What are their true intentions? 8 of Cups. I don't know what that's all about. Five of Swords. What is going on here? King of Cups reversed. I don't think this person has a clue that you're even into them. I don't even think they know. Yeah, they don't even know. This person doesn't even know you're into them. So for those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not your crush is interested in you, they don't even know you're into them. I see it flying right over their damn head. They don't even have a clue. They don't even have a clue. Are they interested in you, though? Or do they actually have any kind of interest, though? I think they feel a connection. They do feel a connection, and they probably would, but I don't even think they've ever thought about it. 10 of Cups reversed. They do feel a connection, though. They do. But I feel like if they found out you was into them, that would probably blow their mind. Like they never would have expected it. They never would have expected it, you know? Okay, well, let's see outcome. Will this ever go anywhere? Will this ever go anywhere between the two of you? Seven of Cups reversed. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so I do feel like an offer will eventually end up being made. I feel like it's going to be hinted at. But no, I don't really see it going anywhere. I see maybe the two of you going out a couple of times, but there's just too much awkward tension between the two of you. Too much awkward tension here. And I'm struggling to even put words. Struggling to even put words to it. I don't see this taking liftoff. I really don't. I see the two of you maybe being able to chat, getting each other's numbers, talking and whatnot on your free time, but breaking the ice and making that solid connection where the two of you come together, I don't see that happening. I'm not seeing that happening. There's too much awkward tension. Let's get some advice. What's the advice? What's the advice? Three of Swords. Oh, okay. Okay, well, that window of opportunity is only going to be open very temporarily. Okay. Okay, it's only going to be open very temporarily. So it depends on how bad you want this. Depends on how bad you want this and whether or not you're willing to risk being rejected. I don't know about you. I know me back in the day, I wouldn't even risk that shit. I would rather swallow it and take it to my grave than risk being rejected back in the day. Oh, I had a huge fear of rejection. Huge fear. But if you're not that type, then here real soon, you might want to make it known. You might want to make it known because I don't really think that this opportunity is going to be available for much longer. The universe is going to slam the door shut on it before long. But maybe if you're thinking, well, no, I shouldn't have to force this. You know, if there's a bunch of awkward energy between me and this person, maybe it's just not meant to be. Then keep your options open. Go look elsewhere then. Okay. But don't wait too long. Don't wait too long. For those of you who do want this, you might want to make it known like now. Okay. Because if not, if you just leave it, you're going to miss out on it. You'll miss out on it altogether. All right. Now the new person. New person. If you're not dealing with or interested in a new person, this is not for you. Let's look at the energy surrounding Cancer and the new person. Seven of Pentacles. Some of you are taking a step back and looking at this connection, trying to figure out whether or not it's worth putting in the work and effort. You don't want, again, to put in a bunch of work and a bunch of effort towards a connection and not get nothing in return like you did last time, do you? Six of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, I see you comparing this person to the past person. Doing too much comparing to the past. Could be another Cancer. I also have Libra and Sagittarius here. Yeah, comparing this person to the past. They do have a lot of feelings for you, though. They do. They really do. But right now, I see you mainly trying to keep your head above water and assess whether or not it's worth dumping all of your heart and soul into this. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? That's where I kind of see you right now. But with the King of Cups, it's not like they don't have feelings for you. They do. They do. Let's look at their intentions. Let's look at their intentions. What's this person really want out of this connection? Ooh, High Priestess. Oh, King of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, they got a bit of a negative outlook too. They have a bit of a negative outlook too, and they're comparing you to the past person too. Hey, Okay, so they're still carrying a lot of past vibrational heartbreak and baggage. Okay, they're doing the same thing you're doing. Y'all are both comparing. Hey, y'all are both sitting there comparing each other to a past person. Okay, you both are. But okay, so what I'm looking for when I look at somebody's intentions is foul play. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking at whether or not they're lying to you, whether or not they're trying to mislead you, breadcrumb you, bullshit you, blow smoke up your ass. And I'm not seeing any of that. I'm not. So I don't think this person is coming from a bad place, but I do think they are coming from a broken place. I do feel like they are coming from a broken place. Okay. Well, let's look at the outcome then. Let's look at the outcome then. Ace of Wands. Ooh, okay. I feel like it's going to take lift off between the two of you. It's going to take lift off. Yeah, it's going to take a lift off between the two of you. It's taken a while for the two of you to feel a really intense connection, but it's going to start moving quick, probably near the end of the month, honestly. Probably near the end of the month, especially if this is somebody you just recently connected with, like in the past week or two. You know, so you're like really, really getting to know each other. May is going to be a pain in the ass, okay? We're dealing with a Mercury retrograde, and I don't know about you. Right now, I'm pretty sure, are we still in pre-shadow? I think we're in pre-shadow. It goes retrograde on the 10th, I believe. I don't even know what today's date is. Okay, so we still have a few more days. Anyway, though, so far that energy feels kind of annoying. It doesn't feel like the most intense retrograde in the world, but it's still causing some annoying effects and whatnot, you know? So May's probably going to be a little bit funky, a little bit wonky. Communication might be a little bit weird, but if you let this flow, I think probably right around post shadow, probably somewhere near post shadow, things are really going to start moving quick between you two. Things are going to start moving much quicker. Let's see if there's any advice. Is there any advice? Any advice? Do the best that you can not to compare this person to the past person. Okay, I know that's hard to do. We kind of do that. We do that naturally, okay? And that's the ego, okay? And nothing wrong with that, okay? We just need to distinguish the difference between the ego and the intuition. That's the ego. Okay. The ego loves to collect evidence and try to come up with ways to keep itself safe in the future. Okay. So that's what the ego does. Well, this happened to me in the past. So now I need to figure out how to protect myself from that happening again. That's all ego. Okay. Well, I feel like you need to tell the ego to chill, relax. I know that's happened before, but just because a tornado struck this town once before doesn't mean a tornado is going to come down and hit me. Like lightning doesn't strike in the same place twice, really, So there's no sense in me pooping my pants thinking that the same thing's going to happen to me that happened in the past. But if you allow yourself to breathe that much energy into the past, that would be the only way to guarantee that you do end up repeating the past. Okay? Use your past experiences as learning experiences to build on this. I've explained this a couple of times in the last week, but energetically, there's no such thing as broken energy. There really isn't. I know that it feels that way from a human perspective, but on an energetic universal level, energy is just simply created. Okay? Two people come together, whatever happens, that creates energy. We may feel broken from in human form, but it just creates energy. Okay? No amount of time passing is going to make that energy that was created undo itself and go back to what it was. Never. It's never going to happen. That energy will remain that energy for eternity if it has to. We have to take the energy that was created and build on it. Use it to create something new. Build something on top of it so that you can use that energy as just one brick in the wall of this empire that you're building. Does that make sense? Makes sense. But other than that, I think May, let this retrograde roll through and do the best that you can to just let the universe do what it wants to do and try not to get in the way. Okay? All right. Well, I feel like those were the messages that my Cancerian friends needed to hear today. So I am going to go ahead and end this reading here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the love and the support and the positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.